If you borrowed money from a payday loan business over the past few years, you might be getting some back. Consumer Protection BC says Cash Store Financial, that's the company that owns Cash Store and Instaloans, broke the law. And the lender has now been ordered to refund its customers millions of dollars in overpaid interest and in extra charges. The consumer watchdog group calls it one of the largest investigations in its history. CTV's Louise Hartland has details.
Money lending in BC is big business. In just 1 year, British Columbians borrowed nearly $320 million in payday loans. Now Consumer Protection BC says one of those lenders is in hot water after a lengthy investigation.
Cash Store Financial Services, Inc., otherwise known as Cash Store or Instaloans, was violating the law in a few key areas.
The Consumer Protection BC investigation found Cash Store charged its customers for cash cards, a violation of the legislation. Because it charged for the cards, the company exceeded the maximum fee it could collect, 23% of the amount borrowed. And before October 2010, Cash Store would only lend money to people who bought a cash card.
The extra charges for the cash card may have ranged from $7 to $21.
Consumer Protection BC has ordered Cash Store to pay back excess fees collected since late 2009, plus more than $45,000 in fines. The company has 90 days to reimburse its customers for overcharged interest in cash cards. Consumer Protection BC says in total that amount is expected to be in the millions. Hi, I'm Louise Hartland from CTV News. We went to a Cash Store to ask about the overcharging and were directed to head office in Edmonton.
We are continue to disagree with their view that we are the issuer of cash cards, and on that basis we do not believe that we are obligated to make refunds to consumers. Having said that, it's a 75-page decision, and we need to take some time to review it before we determine next steps.
Cash Store says the cash cards were sold by a third party, not them, so the company may appeal the decision.
We have a number of enforcement tools that are available to us. However, I'm confident that Cash Store will comply with the law.
Consumer Protection BC says customers who were overcharged should contact Cash Store or Instaloans.
Understand as a consumer that you have rights under this law, and also recognize that you should not be charged for cash cards. You should not be charged more than $23 for every $100.
For more information on the ruling and the law, contact Consumer Protection BC. Louise Hartland, CTV News, Victoria.